Dear students, today we are going to start derivative of 11 classes, and we have to write the definition of derivative. So let's look at first the definition. Let y is equals to fx be a function defined in the interval AB, then the derivative or we say differential coefficient of the function fx at any point x of the interval is defined to be the limiting value of limit del x tends to 0 f of x plus del x minus fx divided by del x, or we say limit del x tends to 0 del y by del x, where del x के होला त यो del x भनेको हेर्नुस् त del x and del y are the small increments in x and y respectively. The derivative of the function y is equals to fx with respect to x. Y is equal to fx with respect to x is denoted by dy by dx, or we say f dash x. Thus dy by dx or f dash x is equals to limit del x tends to 0, then f of x plus del x minus fx divided by del x. This is the definition of the derivatives. Students, I think you know this is del x and del y are the very small increments. This is del x is with respect to x and then del y is with respect to y. Now we discuss some important formula, then direct we start related problem. Students, we are going to show some formulas. हामी फर्मुलाहरु अहिले केही दिन गइरहेका छौं. डेरिभेटिभमा हामी क्वेशनलाई नै बढी फोकस गर्ने भएकोले हामीले यसमा धेरै एक्सप्लेन गर्न चाहेनौं. So some important formula related to the derivative. So first one, number one formula, first formula is d by dx of derivative of x to the power n is equals to n times x to the power n minus 1. Second formula is d by dx means derivative of c. C means any constant is equals to 0. We can write where c is a constant. Students, here d by dx of xn is equals to n times x to the power n minus 1. It means if we want to find the derivative of suppose x cube, so derivative of x cube is d by dx of x cube is equals to this 3 times, according to this formula, this n goes here, 3 times x to the power 3 minus 1 because n minus 1 is here. So this is equals to 3x square. So according to this one, d by dx of suppose d by dx derivative of 5 is equals to, this is 5 is constant term, so derivative of 5 is direct, we can write 0. So the number third formula is d by dx of u plus minus v is equals to du by dx plus minus dv by dx. This is known as sum rule. This is known as sum rule. So example of this is, we have here example, derivative d by dx of suppose 2x square plus 5x. So what is the derivative of this one? So we use sum rule, means this we can write d by dx of 2x square plus d by dx of 5x. So here is plus or minus. So in case of minus, if here is minus, then here is minus, then we'll write here also minus. अब यसको डेरिभेटिभ कति हुन्छ त, हेर्नुस् त, यो 2 constant भयो. So x square is 2 times x to the power 2 minus 1 हुन्छ, because here is n times x to the power n minus 1 we have here, plus here is 5, it comes up, so dx by dx हुन्छ, and its derivative is 1. So 4x, 2 minus 1 is 1, 4x plus 5 times dx हामीले क्यान्सल गर्यौं भने पनि 1 आउँछ. So dx by dx को डेरिभेटिभ also d by dx of x को डेरिभेटिभ 1 हुन्छ, because यसको 1 छ यहाँ पावर, यो 1 हामीले अगाडि लेख्यौं भने 1 आउँछ. 1 times x to the power 1 minus 1 हुन्छ, x to the power 1 minus 1 भने 0 हुन्छ, x to the power 0 भने कति हुन्छ, 1 हुन्छ. So 1 times again 1 times 1 is फेरि 1 नै हुन्छ, त्यसकारण डाइरेक्ट we can write 5. Now the fourth formula, next formula हामी number 4 भनौं यसलाई. d by dx of x भयो भने कति हुन्छ होला त? d by dx of x is equals to 1 हुन्छ यो. जुन हामीले त्यहाँ हेरौं यो पनि एउटा फर्मुला हो. यसलाई हामीले नम्बर 2 मा राख्न पनि सक्छौं यसरी. यदि यसलाई हामीले नम्बर 2 मा राख्यौं भने यो हामीले नम्बर 3 लेख्न सक्छौं and then we can make this one is number 4 like this. अब हामी नम्बर 5 हेरौं. यसको एक्जाम्पल हामीले यहाँ नै हेरिसकेका छौं. dx by dx is 1. So in number 5, d by dx of ub, this is equal to u times d by dx of b plus b times d by dx of derivative of u. Here u times derivative of b plus b times derivative of u, and this is called product rule. This is product rule. We can give one example of this one. Suppose find the derivative of d by dx of x square y. X square, or we can write y square. Find the derivative of x square y square. In this case, we will do like this one. यो formula अनुसार हामीले चाहिँ first x square times d by dx of y square plus y square times d by dx of x square. We'll do like this one. अब हेर्नुस् त, first times derivative of second plus second times derivative of first, or u times derivative of b plus b times derivative of u. हामीले यो रुल अनुसार यसलाई हामीले यहाँ देखायौं. अब यसको सल्भ गर्दा कति आउँछ भन्ने कुरा हामी यसपछिको अरु स्टेपमा गर्ने नै छौं. अहिले पनि हामी अब फर्मुला 6 मा जाउँ. 6 नम्बर फर्मुलामा d by dx of derivative of u by v is equals to, हेर्नुस् त, यस्तो भयो भने हामीले के लेख्छौं त, v times derivative of d by dx of u minus u times d by dx of b whole by b square. This is quotient rule. Quotient rule, this one. So example of this is, we look here, derivative of, find the derivative of suppose x square upon 2y square. This is equal to, first we have to write v, हेर्नुस् त, फर्स्ट हाम्रो फर्मुला v times छ. v times भनेको, यो v भनेको डिनोमिनेटर हो, v times derivative of u. So we have to write here 2y square times derivative of भनेको d by dx of हो, 2y square times derivative of x square minus u times x square times d by dx of 2y square, that's the derivative of v by 2y square को whole square v square. हेर्नुस् त, यो रुल अनुसार, क्वोशिएन्ट रुल अनुसार यो v भयो, v times derivative of u minus u times derivative of v upon v square. अब यसको क्याल्कुलेसन कति आउँछ भन्ने कुरा त हामी यसपछि गर्न सकिहाल्छौं. नम्बर 7 मा जाउँ हामी. त्यस्तै यसको फर्मुला नम्बर 7, d by dx of derivative of u to the power n. This is equals to d by dx of u to the power n को डेरिभेटिभ कति हुन्छ त? n times u to the power n minus 1 times du by dx. This is the derivative of u to the power n. यसलाई हामी के भन्छौं? पावर रुल भन्छौं. पावर रुल. For example, हेरौं हामी d by dx of d by derivative of y cube. Suppose derivative of y cube is equals to यहाँ y छ, यहाँ x छ. त्यसकारणले यसको चाहिँ हामी हेर्नुस् त के लेख्न छौं. हामीले यसलाई यसरी सल्भ गर्छौं. फर्स्ट हामी के लेख्छौं? dy cube by dy dy of y cube हामी यसरी लेख्छौं टाइम्स dy by dx यसरी लेख्छौं हामी. किन भन्दा यो dy र dy हामीले यसरी क्यान्सल गर्यौं भने dy cube अपन dx बाँकी रह्यो, जुन हाम्रो क्वेशन अनुसार नै आयो. अब यसको हाम्रो हेर्नुस् त, यो हाम्रो फर्स्ट रुल अनुसार n टाइम्स x to the power n minus 1 भनेको जस्तो यहाँ y छ, यहाँ पनि y छ. त्यसकारणले 3 टाइम्स y to the power 3 minus 1 टाइम्स dy by dx. हेर्नुस् त, हाम्रो यो रुल अनुसार, पावर रुल अनुसार यहाँ n टाइम्स u to the power n minus 1 टाइम्स du by dx भने जस्तै यहाँ पनि dy by dx यसरी नै आयो. अब यसपछिको फर्दर स्टेप हामी के गर्छौं भन्ने कुरा हामी अहिले प्रब्लम एक्सरसाइजका क्वेशनहरु सल्भ गर्दा पक्कै तपाईहरुलाई थाहा हुने नै छ. त्यस्तै हामी फर्मुला नम्बर 8 मा जाँदै छौं. फर्मुला नम्बर 8 हेर्नुस् है त, dy by dx is equals to हामीले यसलाई चाहिँ dy by dx लाई हामी dy by du टाइम्स du by dx गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ, जुन हामीले यो एक्जाम यहाँ हामीले सल्भ गर्दाखेरि देखाएका छौं तपाईहरुलाई. यो du र du हामीले कट गर्यौं भने dy by dx नै हुन्छ. नाउ दिस इज इक्वल्स टु f dash u. हेर्नुस् है, यहाँ यो f dash u टाइम्स du by dx हुन्छ. वेयर हामी यहाँ हेरौँ है त, यहाँ अलिक कन्फ्युज हुन सक्छ तपाईहरुलाई. वेयर y इज इक्वल्स टु f अफ u हो यहाँ, एन्ड u इज इक्वल टु gx हो. यसलाई हामी चाहिँ के रुल भन्छौं हेर्नुस् त, यसलाई हामी चेन रुल भन्छौं. द चेन रुल भन्छौं हामी. यस्तै अर्को फेरि हामी 9 नम्बरमा जाउँ. 9 नम्बरमा फर्मुलाको 9 नम्बर हेरौँ. d by dx of dy by dx is equal to dy by dt by dx by dt. यसरी हेर्नुस् त, यहाँ हामीले dx by dt हामीले dx by dt एड गर्यौं. वेयर dt by dt हामीले चाहिँ जहाँ डिवाइड गरेका छौं dy by dx लाई, वेयर x is equal to ft and y is equal to gt हुनुहुन्छ. यसरी हामी यसका पनि प्रब्लमहरु हामी एक्सरसाइज क्वेशन गर्दा सल्भ गर्ने नै छौं. Students, now we are going to solve problems related to derivatives. We have to focus in problem in derivatives. So our first question number 1a, we are focusing for the derivative of first principle. So here find from definition the derivative of x square plus 5x minus 3. What is the derivative of x square plus 5x minus 3 from first principle method? So from definition here. So for this method solution, we let it at first. Let y is equals to x square plus 5x minus 3. Now again we let del x be a small del x be a small increment. Del x be a small increment in x, and del y be the corresponding small increment. Corresponding small increment in y. Then y plus, here is y plus del y is equals to, here is instead of x, here is instead of y plus del y. This is a small increment in y. So x plus del x. विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरु, यो y plus del y हेर्नुस् त, y बाट y plus del y राख्यौं, त्यस्तै x बाटमा पनि हामीले x plus del x यसको चाहिँ होल स्क्वायर गर्छौं, प्लस 5 टाइम्स, फेरि के छ हेर्नुस् त, 5 टाइम्स x plus del x राख्छौं. x भएको ठाउँमा थोरै इन्क्रिज भयो, यो del x भनेको एकदमै थोरै इन्क्रिज हो x मा. So 5 times x plus del x minus 3. Now here del y, we can write, or del y is equals to x plus del x, this whole square, plus this is 5 times x plus del x minus 3, and then this y, it goes here, this is minus y. So minus y, हामीले यो y लाई यहाँ लाँदाखेरि minus y हुन्छ. यो minus y भनेको कति छ, y भनेको हेर्नुस् त, त्यसकारणले हामीले चाहिँ, okay, we can write y at first here. Now this is equals to x plus this del x, we can open a plus b whole square is a square plus 2 times a times b plus del x whole square plus 5 times x plus 5 times del x minus 3 minus y means we know x square minus x square plus 5x minus 3 minus ले ओपन गर्दाखेरि minus x square minus 5x plus 3. यसलाई हामी यसरी पनि गर्न सक्छौं. यसलाई हामी इक्वेसन 1 सपोज गरेर हेर्नुस् है त, इक्वेसन 1 सपोज गर्न सक्छौं. यसलाई हामी फेरि इक्वेसन 2 सपोज गर्न सक्छौं. एन्ड सबट्र्याक्टिङ इक्वेसन फर्स्ट फ्रम इक्वेसन सेकेन्ड भनेर del y minus y and del y plus y minus y गरेर यसबाट यो सबट्र्याक्ट गर्यौं भने यसबाट पनि यो सबट्र्याक्ट गर्दाखेरि ठ्याक्कै यही स्टेप आउँछ. हामी यसरी पनि गर्न सक्छौं. Now this is equals to this x square and x square we can cancel, and this minus 3 and plus 3 also we can cancel. This plus 5x and minus 5x also we can cancel. So here is del x, here is also del x. We can take common del x. Del x is common. So here is 2x, and here is also del x. 2x plus here is del x, double del x, so 1 is common, plus here is 5, only this one. Now del y by del x, यसलाई हामी del x ले डिवाइड गर्न सक्छौं. So by dividing del x and del x cancel, or यो del x लाई हामीले यहाँ ल्यायौं भन्न पनि मिल्छ. So here is 2x plus del x plus 5 we have here. Del x, del y by del x, or we can write del y by del x means d by dy by dx. Therefore we can write dy by dx is equals to, हामीले dy by dx, del x लाई चाहिँ dy by dx लेखिसकेपछि we have to write it here, limit del x tends to 0, del x tends to 0, del y by del x is equals to dy by dx भनेको limit del x tends to 0, del y by del x हो. So this means limit del x tends to 0, 2x plus del x plus 5 छ हामीसँग. So del x tends to 0 हामीले del x को अब भ्यालु यहाँ 0 राख्यौं भने कति हुन्छ त हेर्नुस् त सो we get 2x plus 0 plus 5 भयो so this is equal to 2x plus 5 in this way we found the answer derivative of x square plus 5x minus 3 from definition or from the first principle this is the answer of this one यो हामीले क्वेशन नम्बर 1a राखेका छौं अब हामी फर्स्ट ए क्वेशन फेरि यस्तै प्रकारको क्वेशन अर्को बी नम्बरमा पनि हेर्दै छौं हेर्नुस् है त बी नम्बरमा find from definition the derivative of अलि फरक प्रकारको क्वेशन छ यो derivative of x plus root x how to find the derivative of x plus root x from the definition or from the first principle हामीले यस्तै मेथड प्रयोग गर्छौं अब हेरौं है first we start from let y is equal to x plus root x and then again we let del x be a small increment in x and del y be the corresponding small increment in y corresponding small increment in y then we have y plus del y is equals to instead of y plus del y small increment del y here and then here small increment in del x so x plus del x plus this x plus del x plus root under x plus del x here or del y is equal to this y goes on RHS side x plus del x plus root under x plus del x minus y means x minus root x minus ले open गर्दाखेरि plus also became minus भयो so this x and x cancel now we have del y is equals to here is del x plus root under x plus del x minus root x यसलाई हामीले दुवै साइडमा del x ले डिवाइड गर्दियौ divided by del x because we need del y by del x हामीलाई आवश्यक छ त्यसकारणले हामीले डिवाइड गर्यौं अब यसलाई चाहिँ हामी हेरौं यो del x by del x हामीले सेपरेट गर्यौं प्लस x plus del x minus root x by we have del x this and this cancel here is 1 this is equal to 1 plus x plus del x minus root x by del x now we have to write del y by del x means dy by dx therefore dy by dx is equal to limit del x tends to 0 del y by del x is equal to limit del x tends to 0 1 plus x plus del x minus x divided by del x so हामीसँग this is equals to we have to write here this is equal to limit del x tends to 0 here is we have dy by dx limit del x tends to 0 here is 1 plus x plus del x यसलाई हामी हेर्नुस् त x plus del x root under means we can write power 1 by 2 and then minus x to the power also 1 by 2 this divided by, here is also can write x plus del x, this is 1 minus x, and x cancel and there remains del x नै बाँकी रहन्छ. हामीले यसलाई क्लोज गर्यौं. Now this is equals to students, here we have to write 1 plus 1 by 2 and x to the power 1 by 2 minus 1. हेर्नुस् है त हामीले यो कसरी लेखेका छौं. We have one formula, limit x tends to a, x to the power n minus x to the a to the power n divided by x minus a. यदि यस्तो फर्ममा भयो भने this is equal to n times a to the power n minus 1 हुन्छ. यो हाम्रो फर्मुला हो. Limit x tends to a, xn minus an by x minus a भयो भने n times a to the power n minus 1. Similarly, we have here, यो 1 is here, जस्ताको जस्तै आयो. यहाँ हेर्नुस् त, यसलाई हामीले x सपोज गर्यौं, x to the power n minus a to the power n upon x minus a भयो भने limit del x tends to 0 मा हाम्रो भ्यालु यस्तो आउँछ. This is equals to 1 plus 1 by 2 x to the power 1 by 2 minus 1 means minus 1 by 2. So this is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 times x to the power minus 1 by 2. हामीले यसलाई डिनोमिनेटरमा लाँदाखेरि it's 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. 1 by 2. So this is equal to 1 plus 1 by 2 times x to the power 1 by 2 means root x. So this is the answer of this question. So the derivative of, therefore the derivative of x plus root x is, therefore the derivative of x plus root x is 1 plus 1 by 2 root x. This is the answer of this question. हेर्नुस् त, यसरी यसको समाधान गर्यौं. पक्कै विद्यार्थी भाइ बहिनीहरु यस्तै खाली प्रब्लमहरु तपाईहरुले अन्य प्रब्लमहरु पनि यसको हेल्पबाट पक्कै गर्न सक्नु नै हुनेछ.